So in this video, we are going to decode what are the skill sets required in order to become a superachiever. Irrespective of whatever field, whatever line of career you choose, there are some critical skills which are required, which need to be developed to survive and thrive in the coming career landscape. So let's dive in. The first is problem solving. So why problem solving? Because ultimately, whatever business service, whatever we do, ultimately we solve a problem for humans. Just take name of any business. We are serving humans. So there's someone rightly said, solve a million people problem to become millionaire. Solve a billion people problem to become billionaire. See, you can take the example of all the great entrepreneurs, business tycoons. They become billionaires because they have created something which is being used by billion people. Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Amazon CEO. All these guys, they are serving millions and billions of people. That's the reason they are millionaire and billionaire. How can you solve the problem? The problem can be solved by product or service. And of course, your time, consultancy mode. So idea is whenever you think about a career, also you should have a long-term goal, long-term kind of purpose. What is the problem that you can solve overall? This is the first skill that is must have. It must be developed. What is the second skill? Second skill is basically collaboration, because now nature of job, nature of business, they need to be collaborated. It's no longer independent work, because mostly simple and repeatable work is going to be automated. So there will be only work which will be human will be doing, where there's a kind of critical thinking involved, where there's a collaboration of human involved. So collaboration is going to be a key skills for next couple of decades in order to succeed and thrive in your career. But collaboration, there are deep layer to it. Let's understand. The first element is communicate. Communicate is not just about speaking fluently or speaking good English. Communicate means connecting the people. Make sure whatever you want to say, your message should get across. Second layer, because you are dealing with the people, make sure you emphasize, also win their heads and heart. Because unless you influence people, unless people buy your idea, nobody is going to support you in your career or in your business or your job. Other layer of communication and collaboration is basically first seek to, so active listening is the key here. And when we say listening is, I mean, it's very simple term, but listening have very deep layers. Only normally we listen whatever is said and it's very obvious. But now the deep layer and next level of listening is we make sure that you listen what is said. Also not said, but they mean it. Now what is the last element? Now as a human nature, mostly they are in, we call it WIFM. What's in it for me? So mostly people, they see what is for me now. Whatever the guy is proposing, whatever he's saying, how can I get benefited? What's there for me? That's human tendency. It's not good or bad. So make sure whenever you convince, you convey your message or you convey your proposal. So first, analyze other person's point of view. How can the other person get benefit out of you? So articulate your thoughts, articulate your points in the interest of other people. Now the next skills to in order to survive and thrive in next decades and decades in your career, creativity. Because as I mentioned, anything simple and repeatable is anyway is going to be automated, right? Robots can do it, AI can do it, but humans are valuable. We are valuable because we have a power to think in different angle. We can think out of the box, which is not even a thought. So creativity is unique skills that most of the organization, most of the companies, they will look for it in their employment, irrespective of whatever domain, whatever area of career you choose. So creativity is universal skills most sought after you must develop it. So let's now understand what is creativity. Creativity basically, I think already you might be knowing, is think something beyond boundary, which is think out of the box. You should be thinking which is not within the norms, which is not fitting in the box whatever people thought process is. And great solution lies in the depth, because as you know, gold and diamonds, they are in the deep. That's reason they are, right? So make sure think deeply. Everybody knows it. So make sure whatever you think creative, it should be kind of deep, and we should be innovative. Then only people will value it. So this is the third skill that we need to master. What is the fifth skills? Adaptability is very very key skills that we must develop, because the coming decades is going to be very disruptive. Lot of changes in career, economy, business, technology. Unless we train ourselves to adapt to changes, open to learn them, then you're not going to survive. You're not going to achieve much. Adapt to the people, culture, process, new environment. So this is the great skills we must master it, irrespective of whatever career you. What is the next skill that we need to think about? Resilience. Resilience is basically bouncing back like rubber band. Once you pull it, it will again come back, because the further career landscape, business and the economy is going to be disruptive. Lot of changes, there'll be a lot of challenges, lot of setbacks, lot of failures. So no matter whatever happens, make sure you should come back, you should bounce back. And it's very very valuable to connect the human being. I call it vulnerable. Why this skills is very key and important? Because we want to connect to humans to get our idea and our proposal across. And people trust you once you are vulnerable, once you acknowledge your weak point. Because all of humans are imperfect. If somebody is pretending he's a great, he has no weakness, people will make out very quickly. So once you are vulnerable and you accept your weak points or your weak area, people will connect you. They will trust you. Be authentic and be yourself. All right, hope you got a lot of insight about the key skills that we must develop in order to not only survive, thrive, and achieve a great career and grow in your career.